Welcome back to Penn State Sports Night. I'm Jacob Cheris alongside Logan Bourandas, and we are here to give you this week's sports update. Penn State softball had a statement win against number 22 Michigan Wolverines. The Nittany Lions lost the first two games of the three-game series, but battled back to beat the Wolverines 3-2. The Wolverines started the scoring in the bottom of the second, but Penn State climbed back thanks to a two-run home run by senior Allie Kurland. The Wolverines battled back in the bottom of the third to tie the game at 2. It was only until the top of the seventh inning where Penn State found its bats. With 2 outs to go in the top of the seventh, junior Cassie Lindmark blasted a ball to deep right center to give the Nittany Lions a 3-2 win. This was the first time Penn State beat Michigan since 2007.
Staying on the diamond, Penn State baseball also lost 2 games in its 3-game series against the Northwestern Wildcats. In the Saturday doubleheader to open things up, the Blue and White lost Game 1 after the Wildcats walked things off in the 9th inning for a 5-4 victory. The Nittany Lions didn't come up empty-handed that day, however, as a strong pitching performance from starter Kellen Tullio helped lead Penn State to a 4-1 victory. The rubber match saw the Nittany Lions fall 5-2 in 10 innings. The Nittany Lions dropped to 12-17 on the year and 3-6 in the Big Ten. The Blue and White will host West Virginia on Tuesday before returning to conference play this weekend to host Purdue. The Nittany Lions have only beaten the Boilermakers once in their last 8 games.
Penn State men's lacrosse snapped a 5-game losing streak with a win over the Michigan Wolverines. The Nittany Lions got out to an early 2-0 lead thanks to tallies from redshirt senior Dan Rayum and redshirt freshman Hudson Bone. The Wolverines got one back to bring the deficit back to 1. But junior Jack Posey struck back to give the Nittany Lions a 3-1 lead. The Nittany Lions would score 4 unanswered goals to give them a 7-2 lead heading into the second half. The Wolverines tied the game at 8 apiece heading into overtime. But junior Mac Costin had other plans, scoring the game-winning goal 2:34 into overtime to give Penn State a 9-8 win.
Penn State men's volleyball must have been watching the new Lakers drama series on HBO because it appears to be the winning time. The Nittany Lions picked up 2 more straight set wins at Rec Hall to give them 18 straight victories. The Blue and White had already clinched home court advantage for the EIVA tournament, but with wins over St. Francis Brooklyn and NJIT, the Nittany Lions are now a perfect 15-0 against conference opponents. During the winning streak, the Nittany Lions have won their last 6 games in straight sets. The Nittany Lions have 1 regular season game remaining as they'll travel to take on the University of Charleston on Friday before the conference tournament begins. So, Jacob, what are you looking forward to in sports this week?
I'm really looking forward to the men's lacrosse game. I'm curious to see how they take their win and their momentum into their next game against Johns Hopkins. What about you?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Penn State baseball. Taking on West Virginia tomorrow, definitely really going to cherish that matchup when it happens. Well, that's going to do it for this week's sports update on Penn State Sports Night. For Jacob Cheris, I'm Logan Bourandas, and have a great night.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night. We hope you liked that segment.
And we're sure there's other Penn State Sports Night segments that you are going to love as well. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content.
And check us out on social media for updates and behind-the-scenes clips and pics. Follow us on Twitter at PSSN TV and on Instagram at PSU Sports Night to keep up with all the action.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.